Sorry about that, guys. You know how the wind gets when it's like this. Okay, so we've covered what we now call operations, okay? The second thing now that we're going to move on to is another addition question. Another addition question, and these ones are simple, okay? These ones are simple, so we'll move on to question 6, which is now going to be a 4-digit addition. Okay, so we'll do 4,374 plus 9,829. Okay, this is fairly straightforward, guys. Okay, so you lay them out. 4,374, 9,829. Now then, this is going to require a lot, and I mean a lot, of carrying over. Allow me to explain. Okay, 4 and 9 is 13. Put the 3 down, put the 1 underneath. 7, 2 and 1 for 10. 0 in, 1 below. 3, 8 and 1 for 12. 2 in, 1 below, comma there. 4, 9 and 1 for 14. So for 4,374 and 9,829, you're looking at a total there of 14,203, and here it is. Okay, so question 7 is a subtraction, okay? So question 7, we'll do 5-digit subtraction first of all. So we'll do 32,926 minus 14,381. Okay, so allow me to set up 32,926, and also make sure the numbers are in line with each other, otherwise you are going to get confused, okay? And 14,381. This time, remember, this time you are subtracting, so you're taking the stuff away from each other this time. Remember that, okay? So you can't, and remember, you have to be careful when it comes to a number on the top being smaller than a number on the bottom. I'll explain why now. 6 minus 1 is 5. Now you have to move on and do 92 and 38 together. 92 minus 8 is 84. 84 minus 30 is 54. So you have to write those in together. That's the way I would do it, okay? And 2 and 4 you can't, so you have to do both of them together again and do 32 minus 14, which is 18. So your answer to that one in total in 10 is 18,545. 18,545. Now, there you go. There's your basic operations covered. With maths, there is so much that you can do, okay? There is so much you can do, and it is blatantly simple. The thing is, it's like I said last Thursday on the last video, training your mind to think about where we start with maths is simple. You can do, 1-digit subtraction, 1-digit addition, one-digit multiplication, and 1-digit division. The basic timetable squares, which I'm pretty sure everybody at some point in their lives have been given, only goes up to 12 multiplied by 12, which is 144. It only goes up to 144, and that is where things then progress, which is why I always, when I start doing maths with people who have a lesser understanding, for want of a better wording, I always start with 13 because it's the next one up after the timetable. So, to cover the basic areas, and we will do area and perimeter and angles, but I will not be showing you them with what's called a protractor, which is the semicircular angle measurer. We won't be doing that. What I will be doing is I will be giving you a basic understanding of this by telling you how to work them out as simply as I can, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I have now been doing maths for about 18 years now. 17, 18 years. Okay? And like I said last week, it didn't click until late on. And this is what the mind is telling me. The mind is telling me that this is where things can get a little bit more complex if they're not followed in the correct way. If at all you flip any digits over, for example, I did 4,374 and 9,829. If you flip the digits over and did 9,379 and 4,824, you'd still get the same answer, 14,203. There would never be any reverse in any of this. So, this is how to make it simple. And like I said last week, break the question down. Break the question down because they are easier than they look. Okay? Simplifying, highest common factor, lowest common multiple, we'll come on to them in due course. But think on, and prime numbers as well, think on, because there is a lot to learn with this. A lot to learn. And I reckon that given the 8 weeks, you could be okay on the basics. I will go on for as long as I can, trying to give everybody that I can do it to a more basic understanding. It's as simple as that. And when you know how, it is extremely easy. Okay, so this is what you've now got to be careful of. You've now got to make sure that everything that you do is set out as strategically as possible. It's like I was doing with these 7 questions, trying to be as basic with them as I possibly could, and I think I've covered base. But you don't need me to go through 7 minus 6 and 23 minus 22 or anything like that. They're both 1, but that's not the point. The point is, if you go through basic steps with me or with anybody that you choose to go and take those basic steps with, you know full well that this is going to end as well as it possibly could for you. You know that if you follow basic steps when it comes to subjects like this, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Next week, I will be returning with more on how to sort these kinds of questions out. I hope you're still safe. I know the weather's not looking brilliant right now. In fact, it's raining here. I hope that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, more than anything, I hope you're safe. I hope you're keeping well. And I know that this is a difficult time for us. But we will come through this. We are survivors. this is now what's important. Okay. This is now what's important. If you are homeschooling, that is fantastic and I commend you for it. Follow my steps if you're not so sure about how to follow the questions that your son, your daughter, or yourself may be facing here, because that is what I'm here for, to give you a more beneficial answer, simpler understanding, a simpler explanation in some cases, of how these things can be worked out. Please take care when answering these questions. Makes all the difference in the grades, and it makes all the difference to your imagination as well. So, on that note, I'm going to leave you to it now, but I will see you next Thursday for more of this. Goodbye.